Good afternoon to Mr. Tan. We are from Group 26 and our assignment title is about youth unemployment problem in Malaysia. I'm the leader. My name is Tan Guan Kwang and my member have Wong Win Hui, Yong Zhi Chen, Tiang Hong Wei Samuel, and Wilson Chia Wizard. So let's begin our presentation.
Hi, my name is Wong Hui from Group 26. Now I would like to have introduction for our report. Youth unemployment is the situation of a group of young people who are looking for a job but fail to find a job. The reason is the permitted working age range that defined by the United Nations as from 15 until 24 years old. In Malaysia, the unemployment problem has been a very observable phenomenon. So the reason that we choose the title is because unemployment among young people is one of the contentious political issue as well as a burden of people living through it. So if we left unchecked, the result will be in serious long-term negative effect. So in this report, we have research aims to investigate the cause, impact, and solution that lead to the young unemployment problem along Malaysia. That's all for introduction part. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Yong Zhi Chen from Group 26. Today I will discuss about the cause for young employment problem in Malaysia. In recent years, Malaysian young people has faced issue of unemployment and it has become a known fact. As years go by, the number of employed young has risen. It gets much harder for an individual to apply for a job if he or she remains unemployed for a certain period of time. Consequently, this research aims to investigate factors that lead to the employment problem among young employment for two aspects, which are unrealistic salary or benefit expectation and lack of qualification and experience. First and foremost, the main reason of young employment is unrealistic salary or benefit expectation. Example, more than half employers complain that fresh grads ask for unrealistic number of salary and benefits. A survey conducted by Job Street Malaysia found the study revealed that practical demands such as high starting salary and various benefits are among top reasons why employers reject job application from fresh grads. Here in March, Job Street surveyed 405 companies representing the manufacturing, production, construction, building, engineering, retail, and IT section from Free Malaysia Today report. Besides that, second reason is the lack of qualification and experience. Most of the company will give the job opportunity to the people with years of working experience. From a company perspective, they could save more resource to teach new employees. Young people without any skill and working experience are more likely fail to succeed a job. A report by Center for City suggests there is a correlation between young employment and poor GSA result in math and increase to some content. This service sector has often more unskilled jobs such as barber, supermarket, checkout, and waiters. However, the nature of the labor market is that many young people lack the necessary skill and training to impress employers. According to a study, as much as 68% employers feel complain that fresh graduates are asking too much. Major 75% graduates were reported to ask for starting salary of RM 2,400, while more than half graduates asked for salary of 3,000 and above. Owing to the unrealistic demand, 72% fresh grad job application were rejected, with only 2% employers saying that they are willing to pay fresh grad of RM 3,000. Additionally, the survey also point out several reasons why employers often reluctant in hiring fresh grads, including 64% of them were choosy about their jobs and demonstrate poor attitude. 59% of them have poor command of English and 53% of them lack of communication skills, singing from fresh graduates' point of view that say that salary of 3,000 per month is a reasonable number because they needed to meet their daily expenses for food, rent, transportation, and for saving as well. Thank you. So the next presentation is the impact of the issue.
Hi there, my name is Tan Guan Kwang and I would like to present about the impact of youth unemployment. The first point of the impact of youth unemployment is about it could lead to lack of innovation. The economic crisis has led to a global decrease in competitiveness. There is a risk of loss of talent and skills since a great number of university graduates are unable to find a job and put their knowledge and capability into producing innovation and contributing to economic growth. Excluding young people from the labor market means lacking the divergent thinking, creativity, and innovation that they naturally offer. This fresh thinking is necessary for uh, employers to foster new design and innovative ideas. Therefore, fighting youth unemployment is the key to maintaining the economic performance of a country. The second point of the impact is about political unrest and increases public spending. The rise of political unrest and antisocial behavior in the world has been recently attributed to youth unemployment. Youth unemployment also dramatically increases public spending at times when economies are struggling to remain competitive and social benefits increase along with the aging population. Youth unemployment has indirect costs too, including emigration. Young people leave their country in the hope to find employment elsewhere. The third point of the impact is about it could lead to become a lost generation. Nowadays, unemployed youth has been called a lost generation. It's not only because of productivity loss but also because of the long-term direct and indirect impact unemployment has on young people and their family. The lost generation effect impacts also their family. In families, it is common that when one person becomes unemployed, other members of the family begin looking for or securing employment. This is called the added worker effect. This can sometimes take the form of unemployment in the formal sector when necessary. So that's all for my part. The next presenter will present about the solution of youth unemployment in Malaysia. Thank you.
Welcome everyone. Our group number is 26 and my name is Tiang Hongwei Samuel. My part is solution to solve the year unemployment problem in Malaysia. Firstly, across the gap of labor supply and demand, the government needs to urgently solve the problem of mismatch of supply and demand of labor force and skill. For example, government should estimate what the country economy needs in future 2 to 4 years. This will let the university could use the scholarship to attract future intake students. So, the curriculum of the courses at tertiary institutions should be more industry-driven. Second, there should be aggressive reskilling program to help reskill unemployed graduates who are now stuck with the consequence of the mismatch between supply and demand. Government upskilling and lifelong learning program and incentive must be strategic and aggressive to catalyze the outward movement of labor, skill and subsequently paycheck. This is because a person needs more valuable skill in order to earn more. Third, government also should help to improve their soft skill and transferable skill. For the meaning about the soft skill and transferable skill is be like the skill that can be transferred across different industries, such as ability to learn new things quickly and independently to adapt to new technologies and environments. The ability to speak English is crucial as it is the business language in the private sector. In addition, it is worth noting that Chinese proficiency will become an increasingly important skill for the workforce as China is taking central steps as the world economy powerhouse and making more investment in Malaysia. Furthermore, not only this solution solve the problem about the year unemployment, incentive here entrepreneurship move from a labor-intensive to a knowledge-driven economy and better institutions also are the good ways to stop the year unemployment. Now I pass to the next presenter to present about the conclusion. Thank you.
Good afternoon to all. Our group title is Young Unemployed Problem in Malaysia. I'm Wilson Chia from Group 26. In my presentation part is on the conclusion. As a conclusion, we all agree that the young generation today are highly unemployed due to the high expectation and requirement on their salary. Besides from that, some of the young generation that are fresh graduate from university are also lack of the working experience in the field of working, even though they have the knowledge they are related to the job. It is advisable for the young to not cooperate with the salary they are given by the company. They should treat the job as an opportunity and learn extra knowledge or lessons from the job. They can gain working experience from the job, and with the working experience, they can seek or find a better job that has higher salary and better working environment. Besides from them, there are also new knowledge to be learned from the new job. That's all for my presentation. Thank you. The next part of our presentation will be on the Q&A section.
Now is the Q&A session of our presentation. In this Q&A section, we have 7 questions and we have 20 people participate this Q&A session, which include 5 of our group members. The question is posted on Google Form because it is more easy to gather every participant response. Now let's see the question and response for each participant. At first, I asked how old is every participant. As you can see, most of them are 24 years old. Next, I asked is every participant have a job. As the results show, 60% of them does not have a job and 40% of them have a job. Next, based on below option, participant can choose what is the problem that causes the young generation cannot get a job. On this question, participant can select one or more options. As the results show, 65% of them think it's the salary and the working experience cause the young generation do not get a job, and 50% of them think it's the working attitude. Next, I asked every participant, do they think salary is the main problem that causes unemployment? 75% of them think yes, and 25% of them think no. Next, I asked is the working experience is an important issue cause the young generation cannot get a job. As the results show, 85% of them agree with this and 50% of them disagree. Next, I asked every participant is the working attitude cause the young generation cannot get a job. 60% of them disagree and 50% of them agree. Last, I asked is every participant have any suggestion for young generation to solve the problem. Most of them does not have any suggestion, and most of them say try to change attitude and work hard. That's all of our presentation. Thank you for your patience.